Welcome to another episode of the Bong Hit Diary, Neighborhood Edition. Go ahead, buddy.
So yesterday I was sitting at the train depot, and it was around like 12 o'clock, and the guy that lives across the street in the apartments, he came and disturbed me and told me to not sit on these two benches at the train depot, the back of the train depot. So anyways...
Who is this? The same guy that was disturbing me at the train depot? He and his friend that were smoking crack in the back car, meth.
Yes.
They were smoking meth in the back parking lot.
Yes.
And why were you at the depot? What's your relationship with the depot?
My grandparents live right by the train depot.
One door over, right? One building over. They've lived there forever, right?
Exactly.
And you know Linda Austin, the president and the founder of her family. You know the Guyton family who actually started the depot.
Yes.
And they allow you to go over there day and night, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And you're also what? You're also a leader in your church, right?
Yes, exactly.
You're kind of like a deacon in the church.
Exactly.
And which church do you attend?
Church of God of Prophecy on Ocean Street.
Okay, and who's in charge of that church? Who's the pastor?
Pastor Greg now.
Okay, and his wife?
His wife is Pastor Vicky now.
And aren't they great people?
They're awesome people.
Okay,
community people.
So you're a guy that watches out for the community, and you're a Christian man, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so go ahead with your story. I just wanted to give the context for the listeners that are watching this video. So what did this guy do? The same guy that attacked me and Linda that night, right? He attacked me. Okay, so go ahead and tell your story.
So yesterday, basically, he comes and wants to talk to me and tells me about all this other bullshit about him, and he wanted to try to get me in trouble and try to get, basically saying that I can't be sitting here on these benches and blah, blah, blah.
So he's trying to frame you to do that. You're doing something you're not to try to intimidate you.
Exactly. So
would there be any reason why he would be doing something like that, or does he have some sort of? Is he mad at you for some reason?
I don't know. I don't even have a problem with the guy. I don't think he should have a problem with me. But he threw trash all over the train depot yesterday.
He threw trash.
He basically pulled in one of his neighbors' trash can and came across the street on Highway 1 and dumped a bunch of trash, and I had to pick it up.
Are you serious?
Exactly.
So he dragged his own trash can from across the neighbor's trash can from across the street
and dumped it
on the depot. Where exactly did he dump it on the depot property?
In the parking lot.
Oh, right there in the parking lot.
Yes.
So basically he took the next door neighbor's
Yes.
trash can.
Yes.
What's her name? The next door neighbor?
I don't know the next door neighbor.
Okay, so she's related to the depot too.
Yes.
I'm not going to say her name because I probably should know. I don't want to get her targeted.
Exactly.
But the next door neighbor, the depot, she's a single woman, and that was her trash, and so he took her trash and dumped it all over the parking lot.
And started laughing and saying, "Fuck you and fuck this place."
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. He's probably upset. He was not supposed to go over there. He was told by the president, and you even know about this, Linda Austin told him he was not allowed to come onto the property.
Exactly.
And so did the deputy that evening. He told him that he was not allowed to come back to the property. If he did, he'd be arrested for trespassing.
And he did. And
he trespassed on the depot's property. He harassed you to try to intimidate you, to try to frame you for something. And then when you didn't fall for all his harassment, because you've lived there since you're a little baby, basically, with your grandchildren, your grandparents basically raised you one door over from the depot. Yes. You have a relationship with the depot and the members there, in the Christians in our community. Yes. And he got mad because he couldn't intimidate you with his story to frame you, to try to manipulate you. Exactly. So then he crashed out. He crashed out on the depot by taking the garbage can and throwing the garbage in the parking lot and making you pick it up.
Yes.
to show how big and bad he was and how much of a weak sissy you are, but in fact, you were the strong one.
Yes.
Who didn't get triggered by him.
No.
And his madness. So we're gonna go contact the commander and probably get a restraining order against him.
Yes.
And probably file. I would go over there and I would probably file a complaint with the sheriff's office for him harassing you because you're disabled too. He's not supposed to be harassing disabled people.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, you had a lot of trouble when you were growing up here, and you've changed your life around, and you have your own business now, and everybody's proud of you. It's too bad this guy can't do something like that.
Exactly.
So, anyway, thank you for your story.
You're welcome.
And this was a fortuitous encounter. I have some new content for my video, for my channel.
Yes.
And we can stare at the bees now and the butterflies. And I should have had it pointed over there, but they came out this morning. I saw a bunch of bees and butterflies this morning. Anyway, dude, I'll catch you on the down low, man. You keep it real, man. Stay out of trouble. And don't let that guy sucker you into a fight, because that's what he wants.
Exactly.
He's mad that he's allowed on that property. He just went and dumped all that trash on there, didn't he? Wow. What a child.
So you'll be putting that on YouTube for sure?
Oh, yeah. I'm putting it on there. Nobody should be messing with our neighbors like that.
Exactly.
Or our museum. That's our institution. Nobody should be messing with the neighborhood's institution that keeps all the history, and they allow people to have their weddings and their births and all this. This is kind of like a sacred institution for our community, and him dumping trash over there is pretty horrible. Anyway, thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Take
Have a
care.
good day. You too.
There you go. That's what you have in this community. You have people going out of their way to harass other people just because, I don't know, they want to help out. Who's this guy? Good morning.
Hello there, you getting your sunshine?
Yeah,
I do once in a while also.
looks like it. I see you walking down here every day.
Yeah, I go to the post office usually, but it's closed today.
Yeah.
Becoming friends with this dog.
Oh, I know. I know. Take care, brother.
I got a talk to it. He seemed interested yesterday. We'll see if
Okay, enjoy yourself. See how
he's in,
all the neighbors kind of, they're friendly, you see. When people walk down the sidewalk, you got to try to smile at them. And if you smile at them, they're probably nice to you. You see if the bees are coming back. You see that guy brought the bees back. Just with his smile. I saw, interesting, I saw Aileen Villa walking down the street, and I smiled at her and waved, and she just ignored me and just gave me that standing bitch face and looked the other way. She was also, I have to mention, she was also engaged in a really loud conversation that the whole neighborhood could hear. She was talking on her phone very loud. And, well, it was pretty, I don't know, rude. So anyway, yeah, she walked down the middle of the street with her dog, talking at the top of her lungs. I'm like, wow. This is our leadership here. People that don't even say hello. That's our leadership. That's how she started, and that's how she's going to end, I think. Just like Jimmy Paulding. He pulled the same crap. And by not being welcoming for everybody, not inviting people to the meetings, You can see there's a big fight now over the dunes, who said this and who said that. A lot of it's just posturing. I wouldn't worry about it. To have a good Sunday and go out and look for bees and butterflies and say hello to your neighbor, and try not to talk about bad things. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go meditate on the dunes and go look at the deer on Linda's property. Break this stuff off. It's old. Sometimes you got to break off the old to get to the new. So yeah, this is our neighborhood, full of suspense, the bullshit, the same people. God, that guy had to deal with that guy, I don't know, 6-8 months ago, maybe longer, maybe a year ago. There's a lot of these guys in the neighborhood that are very unbalanced. I don't even know if that guy has a job, and if he does, God knows who would hire that idiot. He's a pretty filthy mouth. He was swearing up and down at me and Linda, the deputy, I think it was Deputy Lewis, and Deputy Lewis was like, hey, if you want to get a restraining order against this dude, we'd be happy to endorse that restraining order. And I said, thank you very much. I didn't bother going to do it. I don't want to screw up the guy's life. That's how I am. Live and let live. He screwed up, let him. But it looks like he didn't learn from his last encounter at the depot that he's not welcome there. And now he's trashing the place. That's vandalism. And he's intentionally doing it. You heard the witness. Daisy's getting tired. He's like, Daddy, when are we going to move? We're moving. We're cleaning out the house, and we're moving out of this crazy town to go to another crazy place. Who knows where that is, but it won't be here. Go infantry or go home.